Right guys, so today we're heading up to GSM Motorsports. They do seats and harnesses and roll cages and all the rally and racing gear. They're going to fit us up for a seat. Going to take all our measurements, get us into a decent seat, some harnesses for the car, and we're going to have a chat with them about safety gear and see what we need as far as that subject goes. So we're building an old 1950s Chevy. I'm going to take it to America for a drag race.
Oh wow.
So ideally, yeah, seats, harnesses, seat bases, and maybe even safety gear as well.
Yeah. So you've got two different sizes.
Get in, innit?
Corbus are kind of at the top at around 600-700 a seat.
Yeah.
The Sparkers at the back around 500.
Okay.
The Mercos are the cheapest at about 300.
Yeah, that's tighter. Yeah. Do they
Race tank.
have sit? We're getting two, aren't we? Well, that blew up. It's not going to wear that well. That's rock solid, man. They're really plastic.
Right, yeah.
Mounted ones, so you can have the seat like that or like that.
Oh yeah, this you could drive down the street with this comfortably, but this is nice. Oh, you've got that's save that one. And that's that. Nice returned. Ties it all together.
Yeah.
Stops your head from getting into the racing spirit.
How do I look?
Fantastic. I'll give you one.
I suppose you need the helmet, don't you, to fully embrace it.
And that they'll just send us an email when that's coming, will they?
Yeah, that's right.
Right, spent more than what we wanted to, but it's always the case, isn't it? 6-point harnesses, two really nice Corbu, composite seats. Picked up a seat today, the other one's coming in the mail, so let's head back and see if we can fit them up and get them in the car. Yeah, we'll go home and pull the front bench seat out. May as well pull the rear out ready for the cage next month. Probably pull the carpet out and we'll mock these seats up and see how much sort of clearance we've got, to the door and the, in between the seats. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see what they look like in the car and how they fit. That took so long to...
The best one in the shop.
Yeah. Turn around so you can have a look. Luckily we don't have to make any bases for them. We've supplied these nice laser cut seat brackets they'll just be solid mounted to the floor. We're not going to put them on a slider or anything. They're not going to be adjustable. We'll just try and work out where I want to sit, work out the height and the position, and yeah, make some plates up for the chassis and bolt them down. Just try and get a rough idea. I'm going to try and angle the front up. When we checked them in the shop, we both noticed that it's quite an uncomfortable position. You're almost crouching forward. So it's nice that these are adjustable. Try and raise the front maybe an inch higher than the rear, just to make it a little bit more comfortable. So we'll see, eh? We'll see. Let's whip the front seat out, old harnesses out, chuck it in, dummy her up, see what she looks like. Mess and more mess. Nice new shiny covers we just had painted for the 540. Love them. A little bit of jewellery for the old girl. Not being funny, but the seat's just so f***ing big, look.
Too big? Too big.
I don't like these.
What's too big about it?
These bits.
But you need them, don't you? If you've got the helmet on and stuff.
Not like that. It's just massive. Right, let me jump out. It's getting serious now, dear, with a seat like that. Jesus. What do you reckon?
I think it's outrageous, but...
But like we said, it's the safety aspect is there, but you know, I do like to take into account the way the seat looks in the car. You know, if that ear wasn't as big as what it is, then I would probably be a little bit happy with it.
It has to be there though, doesn't it?
It's mate, once that hands device goes on, your helmet goes on, you ain't moving in there.
No.
And there'll be a roll cage around it all, so it's going to be even tighter. How fast are you going to go?
170 miles an hour.
There you go. It's growing on me now.
I like it.
Yeah.
But it is outrageous, but...
110%.
It's an outrageous car though, isn't it?
Yeah. It's just, you know, it's slowly transforming, isn't it? And it's just like, holy shit. It's going to take a while to get used to that. I think once the cage is in there, carpet's stripped out, floors are insulated, you know, belts and everything are in there, then, like I said, we're going to put a new column in it and a removable steering wheel, so there'll be more room in there again. Yeah, it's just scaring the shit out of me. One side's about 2 inches lower than the other, so we need to sort of somehow come up with some little design. Going to try and use the 2 original captive nuts on one side, and then maybe try and make another bracket on the other side to sit under this side. So scratch our head for a bit and see what we can come up with. Yeah, I don't know what to make of it just yet. It's just a lot bigger than what I thought. Cabin space, and I suppose as far as all the proportions go, I think it's a bit bigger than what I'd wanted, but it's what you've got to have, unfortunately. Yeah, it's going to take a while to get used to it, but we need them fitted to send the car off to have a roll cage next month. So we need those in their final position so Wayne can make some monkey bars around the seats. Yeah, let's go and we've got 6-point harnesses as well, so we're going to go and pull those out of the box, chuck them in the car and have a look. The guy did say we could get away with 4 points, but I kind of figure 6 is better, yeah? So there we are, 3-inch belts. Everyone I know that has 6-point harnesses says don't get them because they're a pain in the bum. Because you've got these extra 2 coming up between you and your old boy. These are going to go around the roll cage so that we can still take passengers on the street. rather than have them go all the way back to that. If we trim this top bracket off, we can probably come up, well theoretically if we come down 2 holes on the other side,
And
keep this side where it is, we may make up that difference. So if we, it's going to have to be staggered, I think, because this floor's lower than that floor. So yeah, I wouldn't mind betting if I lower the other side, bring this other side down, it'll bring this side down, so maybe we should try that. Sitting on the fence with these seats, they're massive. I'm sure they're probably exactly what we need. Just not sure whether we like the look of them in the car. Going to sleep on it a little bit. I don't know what to think. I'm going to have to call some people and see if we can get away without having those ears, because we are going to run the hands device, which straps your neck to the helmet anyway. But it's just a massive seat, so I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do. We'll have to sleep on it. We're going to have a crack at bracing our Ford 9-inch. Instead of buying a new housing, because we need some strength in the rear end, we're going to try and brace it ourselves. Got some 100 by 50mm box section, 2.5mm thick I think it is. Yeah, we're going to draw up a pattern, cut it out, weld it on and see how she looks. Right, 1/8 second axle coming in hot. I did strap this thing down at the bench in various different positions, try and stop the warpage. I don't think it's moved a lot. We'll measure up, take some measurements just to make sure.